Hi everyone, good morning. It's Margaret Manning here. Welcome to 60 and Me. Hope you're having a great morning so far. I'm going to try something a little different today. Now, you're probably looking at me and thinking, there's something a bit different about Margaret today. And that is, I don't have any makeup on. Which is, I mean, it's usually how I start my day. Of course, I don't put a lot of makeup on in general in my life, but when I do my recordings for 60 and Me, I do a little makeup. And many people have asked me, let's just go through a typical day in the life or morning in the life of Margaret, how she gets ready for our 60 and Me conversations. And here I am, no jewelry, no makeup, just me. So welcome, because I'm sure a lot of you are sitting there in exactly the same situation. So, anyway, it's really great to be here with you. And I've got my cup of tea this morning. I'm drinking my Puka Love Tea, which, as you all know, I love. It's rose, lavender, and chamomile. So, cheers to all of you. Hope you're having a great day. Now, I thought I'd do something a little different today. Now, normally I would just put on sort of daytime makeup, but it's getting near the holidays. So I thought, oh, let's do something fun. Let's do a sparkle look. And, we have this conversation all the time about whether women over 60 should put sparkly things on their face or their fingers. And it's just like sometimes it's fun. And so I thought, well, what would I wear, to a dinner? I probably wear a dress or like something with a scoop neck like this, and I would choose a necklace, which I'm going to do later. And then I would, I would start with my normal makeup application and then just add a few little touches of glitter and sparkle. So let's do it. Let's just get started. Now, I have put on my face to start, you may see a little teeny bit of a glow, some facial oil. It is my go-to thing. I wear it all the time. In the last couple of years, I've been using facial oils of all kinds. I've discovered some great ones. Today, I used one called, it's called Growing Younger Gracefully. I discovered this in Bali, and it's a lovely woman, Sheena, who makes this herself at home in the States, and it's called Growing Younger Gracefully, and I love it. It's really, really nice facial oil. But that goes on first, and I kind of let it sit for a few minutes just to, sink in. And then I do a couple of things. I start with a primer. Now, I normally just use, I'll put my hair back a bit. I normally just use my Catrice Prime and Fine. I'll use all different, I experiment. I just experiment. But this time I'm going to use my Dr. Denise. Now, I think that's how you pronounce her name. It's an SPF cream 30, and it's a tinted primer. Slash moisturizer. You could use it for lots of things. So I really like this. I discovered it a while ago, and I just what I do is put a little bit of that. You can see it's got a bit of color on it. I'll just put that on first, and it's got a kind of a texture to it, which I really like. It's not too heavy, but it's got a little bit of it creates a base. So I'm going to pop that on first. And you can use any really kind of tinted moisturizer that you like. So let's just, sorry, primer or tinted moisturizer. So there we go. That gets things started, and that gives me a palette to work with. Today I'm going to use one of my favorite makeup foundations. It's L'Oreal. It's Infallible Matte 24 Hours. I use this, I mix it up with other things I love. I love IT Cosmetics foundation. I use Ariane Poole's Ultimate Face Tint all the time. But this one I'm going to put on today. It's in sable. Or yeah, sable color. And for me, it's a perfect blend. So notice I'm not using any brushes. I just go ahead with my fingers. It's just the easiest way for me to apply my makeup. So I'm going to put my foundation on. I'm going to try to do this evenly. This is really fun on the looking into my little my phone to do this recording. But oh, there's some bright light. I'll just move back a bit. So I'm just putting it on with my fingers, rubbing it in. Embrace yourself. Enjoy the makeup application. It's part of the fun. And I'll just put a little bit on my forehead as well. So you're seeing Margaret in her basic, her basic state here. I actually put it on my eyes as well. I just put it all over. And, you can almost, after 60 years of applying makeup, you can almost do this in your sleep. So I don't actually need too much guidance, but I'm going to look in my mirror just to make sure that I've actually covered everything. I have a few age spots, don't we all? And I cover those up as well. So all good. There's my foundation. That's pretty much how I start my makeup application. Now, in terms of blush, I always use, well, I often use Menars. It's my Orgasm. This looks a little pinker than it is. It's more of a corally color, but it's very flexible. It's got a kind of gold tint in it as well, which I love. So I use a little blush brush and start with this cheek, apple of your cheek, and bring it back. Not too high, not too low, just in the middle. Okay, so there's my blush. I'll start. I have to smile to do this. Then you get that right spot there. But just go easy with the blush. I mean, my face is a little flushed right now because I've been rubbing it and putting stuff on, but there's my blush. So that actually is where I start. That's where I start with my makeup, blush and foundation. Now, no sparkle there yet, just the normal application. The next thing, though, is eyes. Now, I think this is where you can really play and have fun. As you may know, I use Ariane Poole products a lot, and she has a product. It's called, what does she call this? Eyeshine. I discovered it first in Crystal Taupe, which is like a beigey color, but she's come out with a gray. And I really, really like this. Thanks, Ariane, for sending me this little sample because I just wanted to try it. And I decided this would be a great start for my eye look. And so it's a kind of a cream to turns to matte. So if you put on a little bit on your finger and just not too much, and just put it on the space of your eye, already you can see how pretty that is. I really, really like it. And it's a little shiny. It's not overly shiny, but it's that kind of cream to matte. So it calms down and turns matte. I'll put a little bit on the other side here if I can get the same amount. Isn't that nice? And it feels good to put on. You really can't make any mistake with it. It's just kind of very straightforward. And I'll just try a little bit on the other side again. And you can build this up. You can just kind of add to the application so that you've got something that is just right for you. Gray at first I thought was going to be kind of strange, but I like it. I like it very much. So that's the gray. Now I'm going to just have a look in my mirror again to make sure I've got it even. Okay, that one's a bit more, but it's more or less even. You get the idea. I would normally do this in a normal makeup mirror and be able to see what I'm doing, but this is just to give you an idea sort of how to do things. Now, that's my gray base, and I put nothing up here yet because I don't really want too much on the wrinkles and the places where it's going to catch and stay. So the next thing I would do is put a bit of color. Now, I have a palette here by a company called Love, L-O-V. It's actually part of the Catrice line. And I thought if you can't get this, you probably can find palettes similar to this everywhere, but it's got a combination of colors. So it starts with a kind of a dark brown, then a very light beige, darker, light purple, and then a super dark, well, not super dark, but darkish. So what I do next is using my little e.l.f. brush. I'm just going to put some of the middle brown. It's kind of a beigey brown on just above the gray, just above up to my eyebrow. And just kind of, I'm going to rub it in with my fingers, but I have a brush I'll use in a second. And then I'll put some more over this side. You'll notice I'm not being that much of a perfectionist here. I think it kind of is just fun to play with makeup. But there's a little bit of the beige, just brings it up a little bit. And then I'll take a little bit of that whiter color, the beigey color, and put it right under my eyebrows. And just to give a little bit of definition. And yes, I'm going to do something with my eyebrows in a minute. All you people that worry about my eyebrows, I do too. Still, that's what it is. As you get older, your body and your face just changes, and it's just like, oh my goodness, you have to kind of relax about it a little bit and just enjoy being here. But the last thing I'm going to do for my sparkle is use some of this beautiful purple. And I'm going to blend these two together, these two purples. I just love this color. And the base that I put on the gray is going to actually hold this, and it brings out the beautiful color in it, the purple. You see? I just love this color. I hope this is making sense to you. It's kind of, I don't want to rush, but on the other hand, there's no point wasting precious minutes with makeup. But here we go. So you can see the two, how it's transformed from the gray to this purple color. And I will then take a little bit of this dark, dark purple and just put a teeny, well, not too heavy, but just above in the crease of my eye. And just kind of work it on the top. And you can see that starts to take some definition, some shape. I'll do the other side. So, hope you're having a good morning today as I'm doing this crazy makeup tutorial. Hope you enjoy it. It is pretty much how I start every day, with one level or another of makeup application, because I like it. I have fun with it. But I hope that worked. I'm going to just have a quick look in my mirror to see whether I actually was able to. Okay, now that's a little dark, but I think I'm going to be okay. Again, as I said, I mean, this is tricky to do in a small mirror, but you get the idea of where I'm going with this. I've created this kind of really pretty purple look with a bit of a shadow at the top. I do have a brush which is designed for blending. I don't buy too many brushes, but I figure that, a few are good. This has got a little slant on it. And if you just take that and just rub it around the eye, around the edge, it softens that look that you've created, and it's just a nice a nice way to make it look a bit more natural and not so glary. Now don't worry if you come over the edge a bit, because you can do something in a minute with that. Okay, so that, I think, now that's pretty much how I would leave it for a normal day. It's a little more than I normally wear, but I have discovered an eyeliner by Boots. It's called Stay Perfect liquid eyeliner. Now the one I'm using is gray. Now, I don't normally try to even apply eyeliner on camera because I'm not very good at it, but I'm going to try this so you can see what a little bit of sparkle can do to your eyes. This is gray, a slate gray. So I'm going to try to do this by touch because it's liquid enough that you can do this. So I'm going to try, maybe I get started with my mirror here. Yeah, just a second. And just move it along. I've done this so many times, you think I could do it really just by touch. And you can see I haven't done very much. It's actually, I'm going to just touch it a little teeny bit so I can see. Okay, you can get the idea. Oops, I went below. So that is a little bit of sparkle, and I'll just close my eyes so you can see. And I'm not going to keep playing with it because I'll make it too wide, and I don't want it wide. I just want that little teeny bit of glitter. And then finally, my mascara. And that is, I'm using the e.l.f. mascara that I love. It's just a volumizing e.l.f. And it's got a teeny little brush, which I absolutely adore. It makes eyeshadow application super easy. I would normally curl my eyelashes a bit, but I'm going to just do this because it gets the same effect. So, and it's nice because it enables you to get enables you to get right in the center of the eye there and give you a nice volumizing look. The only thing that you should want to be fat on your body, says Ariane, is your eyelashes because they look great. So that's pretty much it. And I'll just do a couple more strokes because I want this to be more of an evening look I'm doing here today for you. And I'm going to be putting on my jewelry and just showing you what you can do with just a few simple touches. So that's it. That's the mascara. Now, I haven't actually done my eyebrows yet. I'm going to reassure you all that I'm going to do them because I know I don't have very many eyebrows anymore. They're kind of fading away, but they're okay. I love them. I love my eyebrows. They don't match, but it's okay. I use a little product. There's several of these available now. Benefit does one. This is by Diego Della Palma. It's an Italian company. Got this in Marks and Spencer's actually in the UK. But you can see tiny little brush, and I'm going to use it on my eyebrows. And you really just have to brush it along, lifting up a little bit and then pulling across. It's a taupey color, a brown color. There's so many products on the market now for eyebrows. It seems like suddenly the companies have decided that women do care about their eyebrows, and they do frame the eye. They're really important, and I try my best to make them look natural. I don't really want them to look so, artificial. And I know that sometimes these look maybe darker than they should, but it's the light. It's just the light on the camera. But I think that, on balance, if you just pull up a little bit and then across, you'll achieve the look that you want. So that's hopefully that's okay for my eyebrows. I'm going to take another quick look. Okay, well, that's what I was born with, so I'm gonna embrace it. All right, so that is pretty much all my makeup. I'm just noticing, I don't know whether my blush is even, whether you're seeing that. I think I've needed a little bit more blush on this side. I'm just gonna even me out a bit, and then we can. There we go. All right, I'm gonna put some powder on in a second too to calm that all down. So there we go. Now, lips. Lips are so important to me. I've lost most of the color in my lips, but always use a lip liner. I'm using my Kiko, which is 303. I use all different ones in their series, and I'll line my lips. And I'll go a little bit over, not over the edge, but to the edge. You have no idea how hard this is to do this into my little phone picture, but I'm doing my best here. But you get the idea. So hold on, I'll just do a bit more. And I do fill in my lips with my liner. Okay, how's that? I think that that's pretty good. I hope I haven't smudged it too much. Okay, so that's the liner. Now, because I'm doing kind of an evening-y look and I want it to be a little bit more dramatic, I actually did buy a new lipstick. And I experiment with lipstick. So this is not a high-priced lipstick. It's a Catrice. It's one of their new Christmassy lines. Maybe you can see it in the shops. And it's called something pink. It's like prismatic pink. And it's a kind of a dark pink. And it's got a little glow on it. Can you see? I don't really wear dark lipstick that much, but I'm going to have a try with this one. And then I'm going to do something else. But you'll see. Hopefully, the beginning of a glow there. And a nice color. I kind of like that. For me, however, that's a little too dark, and I'm going to try just adding a little something to make it sparkle a bit more. Now, I actually love Too Faced. I've used Too Faced for years. This one's their melted line, and it's their pink. It's called Peony, and it's a kind of a squeeze up bottle. But I often will add this just at the last minute. So when I do my interview or my shows in the morning, you'll sometimes see that little pink glow on my lips, and that's what this is. It's melted by Too Faced. You can get it online, all kinds, Ulta and other places, but just pull a little teeny bit and there, just touch it to the bottom. Is that cute? I really love this color. This is my go-to. I have two of these. Because they discontinue their lines sometimes at Too Faced. That is it for the makeup. One final touch. I know we're going over a little bit here. Is my not concealer. It's kind of just there's a highlighter concealer. It's by Maybelline. I wrote it down. It's Instant Anti-Aging, which I don't like, but it's still their title. Anti-Aging Rewind. This is in honey, and it's not a dark concealer, so I will just quickly rub it, and I'll bring it up a little bit in case I've smudged some of my eyeshadow there across that line, and I'll do it on this side too. And I'm just literally, it's like a sponge on the top, and I like it better than any of the concealers I've ever tried. So that Maybelline product is good for me. And then I'll sometimes bring a little bit up here if I don't think that white actually brought enough accent. I'll just put that up there. Oops, I hope I didn't put it on my eyebrows. Okay, so that's it for concealer. They also do a brightener, if I can find it here, yeah, which is the same line. And I'll sometimes put that on the bottom as well, in the evening especially. And it's just a lighter color. And I'll just put it over top. I'm just dabbing it and doing the Ariane tap. I'm seeing the shadows here. I hope that it's visible for you. You can see what we're doing. So that's it. That is my makeup look. And it's for my evening look. It's a little bit more than I normally would do, but I hope you like it. I do have powder, I meant to tell you, which is again my Catrice. I don't spend a lot on powder, just a transparent powder that I'll put on my whole face. And just to kind of set stuff. I forgot that. Oh, it's important actually. Down to the neck. So that's it. So Margaret's look. Unfortunately, I'm not going out to dinner at this very moment, but this would be the way that I would go out. And as I went out the door, I would probably grab a necklace. And you know me, my jewels and my necklaces. I love them. And you've seen this one before because I've shown it to you. But this, I think, goes with this look, with the sparkle in the eyes, with the little bit brighter lips. And this is, ta-da! This would be my look as I was going out for dinner. Okay, so I hope that was inspirational. I hope you liked it, and just enjoy yourselves with makeup. Honestly, it's just it's just for fun. Embrace your beautiful aging face, and just have a good time. But have a happy holiday too. This is holiday season, so it's worth a little sparkle at the holidays, and just shine from inside. Take very good care, everybody. We'll speak to you again soon. Bye bye for now.